Never know, man. Maybe we are signed to a record label. You never know.
Or are we not?
You find out on the next episode.
The next episode.
How is going to date loyalists? Kingdom, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jazz.
We're doing Jazz. Here we have for you Shane, conspiracy theories, and interview with Little Miquela.
He's been talking about that a lot.
A lot.
I really want to figure out if he's a real person.
He's really been like fiending over trying to talk to her, and so we like these mysterious characters.
Like she never gives a direct answer. That's why it's like, just say yes or no. Like, that's it.
If you guys have any reaction requests, please follow us on all our social media in the link description below, and don't forget to
subscribe.
Dive on in.
Guys, guess what? We just did a podcast with a little pony for Abraham time. It was my birthday, so we had a lot of birthday surprises.
Oh, happy birthday, Shane.
We had a lot of special guests. Wendy Williams might be involved. It was a lot. I'll put the link down there. So glad
my mom loves Wendy Williams.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes. I know this is supposed to be a scary video with scary music and a candle and all of that, but I am so excited right now. I literally am shaking. Today is the day we are finally going to talk to Lil Miquela.
Thank
you.
I
have been talking about Lil Miquela for a year. Is she real?
A year.
Yeah.
Theories about who this person actually is. And even some of you guys have made videos about it.
Yeah, she looks like a freaking cartoon character.
Oh,
like,
okay.
what's
But
good,
damn.
girl? What's good? Like, you look like a freaking Simpson cartoon character. Like, it's
Simpson.
If you're real,
Yeah.
who does your makeup?
Now, over the last year, the story of who is Lil Miquela has completely blown up. I mean, there are
partially because of you.
Yeah, because of Shane.
Who created her? What is the story behind this girl? Huffington Post, which is a huge website, even said, Lil Miquela, Instagram's latest it girl who's confusing the hell out of everyone. Even news channels on YouTube are talking about it. Just check out what Franco had to say.
The internet seems to be confused if an Instagram girl by the name of Lil Miquela is a real person or a cartoon. Let's look at some pictures and not a real person. Boom, done, solved it. I don't know how anyone was confused. Look at her. Look at any other woman that's ever in the frame with her.
But then Phil said something that actually was pretty deep and made my mind blow up.
Miquela is as real as every other Instagram model you follow, is as real as me for a lot of you. What I mean by that is if we never meet each other in person, I really only ever exist in your phone, your computer, your
That's
TV
so
screen.
true.
Literally everybody
Oh
in
my
my
gosh.
life has been talking about this person.
Pause that real quick. Go ahead, Jasmine, because
Sorry, you feel it.
We
feel it.
Yeah, because like
Because we meet some of you loyalists in person, and like a lot of y'all have said, "Wow, you're real people." Yes,
Right,
I'm a real, like, we're real people, and I guess it's because you get so used to watching someone on a screen that at some point they don't even
think you're, you don't
realize that they're an actual person. You just see them as somebody that's on my screen every day.
Yeah.
so
hey, that's interesting.
I see that.
That's
So he has a really good point.
Yeah, let's dive back on that. That's interesting.
Even some of my YouTube friends have said their theories.
I just cracked the freaking case of Lil Miquela. Whoever is filming for Miquela is sitting on the right side of the runway, sitting right next to someone with a green hat on and next to a girl as well. So, I found the video. If you go all the way down on her Instagram, almost to the beginning, she has this video right here at Paris Fashion Week. It says, invited to my first show. Thank you, Anne-Sophie Madsen Studio at Paris Fashion Week.
Okay.
Her filming is right here, next to this woman with an orange scarf on. She's wearing something orange.
Where is she?
Right there. You can see the brief cut of orange. So, if you go to this video right here with Anne-Sophie Madsen, ready to wear Paris Fashion Week, right there. There's the orange scarf. And there's Lil Miquela. There she freaking is.
It's a dude.
Right there, filming on the phone to upload to the Instagram. Crack the case.
Now, before we get to the interview, I just want to break down.
Can we pause again?
No.
Okay.
Kinda seems like it might be real. There's a girl named Nicole Ruggiero, and she's a 3D graphic artist. And just take a look at her Instagram page. Yeah, some really impressive 3D art, but also a lot of them look like Lil Miquela.
Yeah, like that one
picture
on
of
the
just
left.
her. It literally looks like Lil Miquela before they added on like digital features.
Like freckles
So
and
is it her? Is she Lil Miquela, and this is one of her art projects? Or is this some bigger plan? Is this a gimmick created by the record labels? Because the music industry is struggling right now, so did they think creating...
It's time to catch me outside, girl.
That shows that they're struggling.
Right.
Because that's not the first time something like that has happened. Now, I'm sure some of you guys remember the band Gorillaz. Yeah,
I love them.
Virtual band.
Yes.
All the members of the band were cartoons, and all of their voices and instruments and everything was created by one guy, Damon Albarn was the brainchild behind Gorillaz. He sang all the songs, he wrote most of them.
Stop,
but a lot of people don't know that. They think of the Gorillaz as a cartoon band. Even in Japan, for the last 10 years, they've had their own digital.
And we've seen that too.
There's Hatsune Miku.
She has blue hair.
Literally is a pop star who performs live.
And she's like a hologram, yeah.
I showed you the exact same one.
Yeah.
I showed her the exact same one.
We saw this and I was like, there's a concert for this? There's a concert for a hologram.
Literally a hologram.
Yeah.
People are screaming. It's crazy. But it's
It's amazing.
I feel like that's what the Little Miquela thing is. Now the biggest question is, why do we care? And why are we so interested and fascinated by it and feel kind of weird about it? Well, that's because of a theory called the Uncanny Valley. Now, the Uncanny Valley is a hypothesis that human replicas, which appear almost but not exactly quite like human beings, make people feel eeriness and revulsion. Just looking at a robot or a digital person that's too realistic literally makes your insides feel something. Most people feel uncomfortable,
you do?
a little anxiety.
No, I posted something on Instagram, and I was like, does this look like me? It was a face scan, and people was like, yeah, it looks like me. Some people were like, no, it's
if a robot or a digital person doesn't look that real, people feel comfortable, and they almost feel happy. But if it gets too far and it looks too real, that's when people start to feel
because it's creepy.
So I'm going to show you a few examples of the different lines. Now first I'm going to show you a video of a child robot. Now this does not look that real, so you should probably just feel nothing.
Oh Lord!
I see that meme all the time.
Oh,
my friend actually looked like that.
I mean,
he looked exactly like that. He looked like the version like that.
He looks like a robot, so you probably don't have a feeling of fear. Okay, so this next one I'm going to show you is a little closer to the uncomfortable line. This is a video of a robot getting some dental work done.
Why does she have to get her teeth done?
I mean, it still looks like a robot, so I'm not completely over here yet, but I'm still
I just want to know why
way
she's getting
more
dental
uncomfortable
work.
than I was when I was watching the kid. Well, now I'm going to show you the full side of uncomfortableness. Now you're probably going to expect me to show you some crazy
Terminator.
robot that looks just like a person. I'm going to show you a clip from a video game.
I feel like those will happen.
Inside of it look so incredibly real. There's something off. And I don't know about you, but when I see clips of this, it just makes me feel weird.
Okay.
Check it out.
So you picked a name. Tom wanted Michael, but seeing as we're having a girl, that didn't work.
Looks like a telltale game.
Michael in your hip pocket. That way when...
Isabella.
Oh, beautiful.
Do you see what I mean? Like, it's super real, but there's something
I didn't feel
off,
weird because
I'm used to it now,
yeah.
With your eyes, that looks like a video of a family sitting down at a restaurant, but then when you really focus, you're like, wait, no, there's something wrong. That is way over here on this side of the line, and that is where little Miquela lies. So now that leads us to today. I'm expecting a phone call from Little Miquela. I literally can't. I'm freaking out. But let me just... Okay, so before we get to the phone call, I just need to, like, process this with you guys.
Okay.
Let me explain how I imagine this to go. Firstly, I do not think Little Miquela is going to answer the #1 question of,
Are you
"Bitch,
real?"
who are you? I think she's going to ignore that. I think she's going to be like, I'm Miquela.
And give you a runaround answer.
Are you a 50-year-old man? And she'll be like, no, I'm shook. Like, it's going to be like that. But I don't even care. Like, I just need to hear her voice. I need to talk to her. I need to figure this out. So, I know this is probably going to be frustrating because we're not going to get all the answers we want, but I'm hoping that this will, like, get us some of them. And I know going into it that I'm going to be annoyed and I'm going to be frustrated, but I'm still saying yes to the interview because it's Little Miquela and I need it. And I am so nervous.
Like that SpongeBob.
I need it.
I need it.
Next time you see me, you're going to be on the phone. Little Miquela. Oh my god. Okay, guys, she just texted me saying she is calling in like a minute. I'm freaking out. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay,
it's a snort.
I have my questions here. I'm gonna get all Diana Sawyer on this girl. I'm sweating. Okay. Oh my god. So I'm gonna record the phone call so the audio will actually sound good because she didn't want to do Skype. I don't know.
She didn't want to do Skype because she didn't want to show her face.
Okay.
That scared me, Compass.
Yes.
Hey, he got the long. He need to wake up.
Hello.
Hey, Shane.
Hi, Little Miquela.
All right.
This is Miquela, not Miquela, not Miquela, Miquela. We are here and we are Miquela.
Oh my
We?
god, I like genuinely am. I'm
Who's
shook.
we?
I'm shook.
Are you quicking though?
She's blowing me.
So first of all, you
let me hear your voice.
Sound like a girl. You don't sound like a group of 50-year-old guys.
No, that was like the rudest comment I ever got. I'm not some 50-year-old man. Like, excuse me, bitch.
No, that's me.
Okay.
Okay, so I have all my questions written out. I'm really, really nervous. This is the most excited I think I've ever been. And I'm gonna hit you with really hard questions, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so number one, who are you?
This may be shocking, but I'm Miquela.
I knew it. But are you a girl who is digitally enhancing their pictures on Instagram to look fake?
So I keep getting asked if I'm real or fake, but I'm really here. I'm really talking to you. I'm really DMing people. I'm just trying to make some great art and make the world hurt less.
So
that was a very strategic answer.
Right.
So what you're saying is you are a real
person.
I'm saying I'm really talking to you right now.
So maybe you do Facetune or digitally change your pictures.
Can you name one person on Instagram who doesn't edit their photos? Who does not edit their photos?
You are making this very hard. Okay, so you do digitally enhance your pictures. That is confirmed.
Who doesn't?
Yes, so that means yes.
Number two,
oh my
why
God.
did you want to show your face in this interview? Why did you say no to Skype or in person? Why did you want to do it phone?
Well, it's not really a trustworthy place out there, especially for those who are different. I think a phone call is a good entry-level point, and what's better than a phone call these days?
Okay, alright, okay.
She got a little attitude.
Why did this take so long to put together? We've been wanting to do this interview for months. So what made you finally decide to do it?
Well, I decided a while ago, but just never really got to it.
Because you got followers, Shane. Duh.
Right. My modeling campaign, you know, shit takes time.
You see, Shane's face.
So it took you a long time to put it together.
Right.
Because you're making music, which makes the theory that maybe there is some company trying to create a digital pop star make sense.
Wow, how did you jump to that conclusion?
I mean, listen, this is probably the biggest theory, and my personal belief is that yes, maybe you're a real person, but maybe you have a good voice and you don't have like the look, and maybe a company is trying to make a digital pop star because digital pop stars will never age and you can make them prettier, and maybe you're saying something about like the world of pop culture by being digital. Like there's a lot of theories like that.
I think the intellectual stuff that I've read is really thought-provoking. Like the idea of it being commentary on what's real and how the internet is changing relationships, but I think people's interpretations of me say way more about them.
Okay, so I'm gonna go through a list of people who people think you
I don't know what you're talking about.
and you just tell me if it's true or not.
Okay, love it.
Okay, people think that I'm Little Miquela. True or not?
Totally true.
Theory has been confirmed.
No, Shane is not Little Miquela.
Second one, Nicole Ruggiero, who is a 3D digital artist. People think that that's Little Miquela.
No.
Okay. The other big one is Darth Vader.
What?
I wish I was Darth Vader. She's so cute.
Some people think that you are a promotion for the new Sims game.
The Sims is pretty dead, so no.
Oh, okay, that was direct. One direct answer.
Okay, alright. Now, you've been promoting a lot of stuff on Instagram, like clothes and music and candles and other stuff. So
how? I don't know.
You were created to promote stuff.
I would never say that I have promoted anything. Everything that I've worn or tagged, that's my style. And it's usually something that my friends have made or collaborated on. I've never been paid to promote anything.
Okay. So, where are you from?
I'm from Downey, so like South LA.
Okay, I grew up next to Downey in Long Beach.
What's up, boo?
So you interesting. So you grew up next to me. Okay, so if you're from Downey, then tell me one place that you liked to go.
I got the people in the background.
El Charo is Flames.
That is so weird and specific because that is true. But you could have just Googled that.
Right.
That was fast.
Nah, I fucks with El Charo.
Oh, I'm so confused. Okay,
oh my
next
boy.
question. Okay. Music. Okay, so you started putting out music, and it sounds very heavily auto-tuned, almost like a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts?
I'm just trying to express myself. I hate that we always have to label things, but I guess that's just how the world works.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this.
Lord, I can't do an
one more
interview like
time.
this.
Is Lil Miquela an actual person that I can meet in real life and she will look like her Instagram pictures?
When the time comes that you get to meet me in real life, you will see what you see on my Instagram. I just don't really want to get into that right now. I hope you can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my main thing, and I told you this in the first time we ever DM'd or emailed or anything, but like, if this is a situation where you feel like unattractive, or there's something like that, where you're afraid to show your face, or there's something and you're hiding it, like, just know that honestly, if you were to come out and show your
everybody would be like, okay.
I think people would embrace it. I think people would freak out and be excited and they love you even more than they do as a virtual looking person.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. And I know I got some really devoted fans that got my back through everything, but when the time is right, I'll share more.
Interesting.
Very
Listen,
secretive.
if you do some damn interview with Dr. Phil or something where you show your real face and you don't come to me first, I'm gonna be very mad, Miquela.
Dang, sweetie, I got you.
Deal.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for this weird interview. I feel like I got some answers, but also not really. But either way, this is an incredible moment for my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Shane. You're the best.
Oh, I can't wait to meet you
one day.
Oh yeah, it'll be poppin'.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, I just hung up the phone. It's over. I'm sweating. Okay, let's talk about that. I need to talk about this.
No
First of all,
direct
let me just say,
answers.
I felt like that went better than I expected. I was not expecting her to answer anything. I was expecting her to be like a robot voice or like Siri or some shit and just be like, no, yes, Miquela. Like that's what I was expecting. So to hear like a real girl's voice was trippy. So I think Miquela's a real person. Like I think there is a real girl. But I definitely think that there's somebody else behind it. Mainly because the answers were very like calculated and like PR style. Like she like didn't answer my questions, but kind of did.
Yeah.
And then
it's not direct
a few times, and I don't know. All of that felt very like calculated. But then at the end, when I brought up like maybe she has a deformity or maybe she's like,
she was like, oh, okay,
herself and created a person, like she got quiet and then she was just like, listen, I'll explain later. Like so, it almost felt like that might be it. But I don't know. This is also weird. I'm so uncomfortable. I literally have the chills. So long story short, the interview was a success, kind of. I feel like we did it. It was fun. I talked to her. It was weird. Did we
I
know
was
the answers?
irritated.
No, was actually But my final wrap up is, I think Miquela's real. I think there's somebody behind her. I think they are trying to make her pop star, and I think they're trying to make some kind of a message, like about Facetune and digital enhancement and what is real and what isn't real. I think it's like some deep, heady ass shit. But listen, I might be wrong. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Who do you think Lil Miquela is?
So Shane is very nice because I will be digging for info.
Irritated.
Okay.
Her voice is irritating. Oh my god.
No, I was upset like when she answered the phone, and then I'm thinking I'm out here like some type of voice, like a person's voice, and then she gets like a little like voice emulator thing, like
to make it auto tune. Yeah, weird.
First of all, how do you do that? Like you have to like I'm feeling like she's like Batman and like having to like simulate her voice or whatever. Yeah, like you have to put a device in front of your mouth and then have the phone right here. Like so you're doing a whole bunch just to hide your voice. Like it's not like somebody's gonna hear a voice and be like, I know who that is. Like nobody.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I'm not that good.
Maybe.
To identify a voice just by speaking.
Just sounded annoying.
I don't know, but so that was one thing that bothered me. And then two, when he asked questions, she seemed like she kind of had an attitude sometimes, and then she would switch to like friend mode, and then she'll go to defensive attitude mode. So I didn't understand that, and I feel like it would have went so much smoother if she just gave direct answers. Like if I'm asking somebody a question, just give me the answer, because if you give me some runaround answer that's not really answering it, I'm gonna ask you again. I'm gonna be like, yeah, so back to what I said. Are you a real person? So, I mean, I'm real, I'm talking to you. So that means, yes, you're a real person.
Yeah.
Like, I will just keep repeating the same question.
They're trying to keep the same lore. I really think it's if it hasn't got to a label, it will get to a label.
Probably.
Because, you know, the label industry is the music industry is suffering. And I said this, we tweeted this out before, I tweeted out before, that...
I was going to say what you tweet, because I didn't...
No. I'm talking about YouTubers will be getting signed to record labels.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time. The YouTubers are pulling more views than the regular rappers nowadays.
Yeah, like I told Dwayne, I was like, we're going to get to the point where the radio is just going to play instrumentals and people could just, like, rap to it.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
People could just rap to it or make whatever song they want to.
And the thing go...
Yeah. And then people are going to be just like Mr. Krabs and be like, can you play that one that goes like beat, boom,
pop, pop, boom,
boom, and stuff like that? Because I feel like that's where music is heading to, you know?
Yeah, that's be funny. But yeah, look for Jasmine to get signed in the next year or so to a record label. But anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like
subscribe.
and share.
Just more, I guess.
This is